Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome to the video. So we're going to be looking at a game I played on Highway in the LT432, and I played this game with Sturgypoo. He's a Twitch streamer, a very entertaining one, and I was also in the platoon with Shadow Extreme. Sturge, he does like Sunday night streams, I believe. I think it was either Saturday or Sunday night that we were in the stream together. And he loves playing with viewers. So I can leave a description or leave a link in the description for his Twitch channel, and you can check it out if you like. I have 3 videos actually that I'm going to record playing in a platoon with him and Shadow, because I think we played maybe 8 or 9 battles, and a few of them were actually really good. It's helpful when you have 2 tank destroyers play with you as a light tank, right? You can communicate on Discord in real time, and things just work out really well. Before I go any further in this video, guys, what I want to show you on Highway is how I feel about this map. Highway is one of those maps where I feel that there is a huge imbalance, especially with light tanks. And I'm going to describe it for you so that you kind of can see what hopefully you can see what I mean when you see the outcome of this game, or at least the next few minutes of this game, right? We're at 13 minutes and 50 seconds. By 12 minutes, you will see what I mean. So, on this map, you have obviously the southwest spawn and you have the northeast spawn. From the southwest spawn, here's how I feel about it. The southwest spawn can easily take A1. We've seen that already. Look, they've already taken A1 very easily. And A1 is a position that's pretty OP on this map because it's one of the few areas where you can go hold down and you have shots at everyone in this area. You're safe in this area as well because there's hard cover. You have the ridgeline. And the northeast spawn does not. The northeast spawn has this tiny little ridgeline that doesn't keep them safe at all from enemy fire over here. And I feel like that's already one area where this map is not balanced. So the FV has to come to this building right here if he's going to stay safe at all. The second thing is, with a light tank from this spawn, it's very easy to pull into this bush, or this bush line here. This one seems to be more popular, right here. And you can easily spot pretty much this entire thing except for like where the SMV is. But you will light all these people. I'm telling you, I've done it before in the even 90 very easily from this bush. And it can be done, right? So with the light tank from this spawn, it's a lot easier because you have all this hard cover over here. And if you do get lit, then you can just run back like this into this ditch. And likely you'll survive, right? Now, compare that to the northeast spawn. Look what I have to do in a light tank. I got to be in the middle of this field, either here. If I'm really daring, I can try and get into this bush line. I've tried it before, but people have recommended this bush to me too as well. But I'm telling you, don't go here unless you're in like an even 90 because you will get lit very easily from here, and it's very risky. It might work for some people, but I'm telling you, I've tried this bush even in the even 90 many times, and I would say at least half the time I get lit and I get wrecked, like in the beginning of the game, and I'm lucky to even maybe get to here and get out of there in the even, and then maybe pull up into this bush. But the thing is, guys, as a light tank from this spawn, it's so risky because you're in the wide open. Like, look what you have to do in order to spot this area of the map. As compared to the even 90, if you just pulled into here, it's way easier. Now, you could try and come to this area, but I feel like this doesn't work well because then if you lose this, you get all the shots, right? Like, people are just going to wreck you. So if I went here, in this case, like, I'd be getting hit from over here if I was spotted. Luckily, the even 90 doesn't take this area, or no one sits in here. So when this starts happening, I'm able to run away from here. You'll see I'm able to run out of here and without getting lit. And I'm very lucky because no one was sitting in this area. If someone was, I would have been spotted. Even if a TD was up here, I might have been spotted. So hopefully you can understand what I mean by this imbalance, I like to call it. However, we were able to make it work because I'm communicating in real time with 2 tank destroyers, and I'm telling them, look, come back. And Sturge says, nah, man, come forward. I think we'll be good. This was after we eliminated even 90, and I said, all right, I'm going to come back. but only because the even 90 is dead. I know that they don't really have the vision now. So now I'm able to do this without being spotted. I'm able to kind of make a pass here. Sturge and Shadow are able to kind of clean up this T-54 Mod 1. They make quick work of him there. And now I'm able to get into this bush where we can kind of counter this push by their team. But like I said, guys, by 12 minutes you would understand, and hopefully you see what I mean here. Like, this was lost. This entire side of the map was lost in the first 2 minutes of the game, and we were just lucky to be able to bring it back. SMV is calling me a piece of shit. Great work lighting, effing hide, you know. Guys, I've said this many, many times. It's always the average players in the chat that don't understand passive scouting and all that complain. Just let them complain. Like, it's amazing to me. You can even have a 3 marked tank and people will still bitch and think you have no idea how to play a light tank. And it is what it is, man. But anyway, we found that amusing. So at this point, I told the guys, look, if we push A1 and we clean up the T20 and we win A1, then we should be able to win the game. So I'm telling them on Discord, push forward with me, and yeah, we're able to clean up the T20, and the only thing I'm concerned about now, and this guy keeps shooting me, man. Like, these people are just so effing stupid, man. It's laughable. Like, it's just, they message you in the chat, or maybe after game or whatever, and they're calling you a shitter, and then they shoot you. Like, dude, just, like, F off, man. Like, what the hell? So, my only concern here was the SU-130, guys, and it was actually Shadow that got lit here when he was coming across. And I said, okay, wait, I bet you the SU-130 is still hidden in here. And Sturge was saying the same thing. And I'm like, yeah, let's go see where he is. And he's right here. You would expect him to be back here, but he's over in this area. So we're able to spot this guy. And then I push into him once the AMX goes dark. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to push him to the SU. So I smack an HE shell into the back of his turret, and because of the way this guy is kind of angling back, I'm able to ram him, put another HE shell into the side of his tank for 313, and we're able to clean him up. Now, one more thing to note here is I did ram this guy. I think the way he was coming down the hill made it so that I had a lot more momentum, obviously, than he did, and he wasn't charging right at me. If we were charging right at each other, I probably would have taken more damage, but it's just one thing to note, guys, that ramming is not always about the size of the vehicles. Like, obviously, if you go ram a mouse, then yeah, but I think it's also about who has more momentum and more speed and the right angle and stuff like that. So in this situation, because he's kind of backing down the hill and I'm coming at him like this almost, right? It's like, I felt like I would do a little bit more damage, so I just kind of, I didn't ram him head on, but I kind of clipped him and then kept going so I can do that little bit of extra damage. We only took 103, but we hit him for like 211 on the ram. So just something else quick to note, but I wouldn't go ramming people on light tanks. It's probably not a smart idea. Anyway, this is going to be the game for me, guys. I come up here, I get a little aggressive with these heavies, but they're all waiting for me, and then Progetto's able to clean me up from this corner right here, and I don't spot him because he shoots me through the tree. So there's another trick to concealment for you. Like, see this foliage here? Even the freaking 50 meters away, the freaking Progetto wasn't lit by me with CVS and all that through this little area right here. So wild, man. But anyway, Sturge comes up. We'll just go through this really quick. He ends up cleaning both these guys up. He ends up with 7 kills, and wild, man. I think he had a mastery in this vehicle. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the M plates, guys, and then I will get into the next few videos because I have 3 videos with these guys to share with you. So this was a second class game for me. 2100 spotting, 1500 damage. There was nothing blind. Sturge did 2600 damage, 1173 experience he had. Shadow only did 500 damage, but he had some important kills, man. He had 2 kills. So altogether, we had 9 kills. I didn't have any kills, but these guys had 9 kills together. And yeah, man, that's an insane you know, number to brag about, in my opinion. I don't care if you were just cleaning guys up each time. You know, you had 7 kills, but you only did like 1,000 damage or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. You know, getting kills is very, very vital because it takes a gun out of the fight. So fairly long game for the Holiday Ops matchmaking, so we were able to build up, you know, quite a bit of combined score here, and we banked 95k, guys, and I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. in this video. I do run this thing with modified configuration. This is very important. I always say this because this tank's a matchbox, so I swap out low noise exhaust for modified config, and this is my crew. They're pretty stacked. And that's it, guys. I will let you go. I'm going to get into the next few videos now. Hope you enjoyed. And again, if you don't follow Sturge, I'll drop his Twitch link below in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you for the next one. Bye-bye now.